Hi everyone, welcome to Kalia. This is Mia. I hope you're doing well. Lavender, you up a little bit. Sending you some light. Okay, so we've moved through this incredible portal and the 2222 that I've talked about a lot in its different stages. And some of you may be saying, oh, sorry, my camera is blurring again. Some of you may be saying, all right, so what now? Because I didn't get to see any blessings yet or any signs. So some of you may have already received some signs for you to decipher. Perhaps you have dismissed them. And the thing is that this energy relies mainly on us, okay? And on our willingness to align with this energy and with the movement that is going on at the moment, all right? And I've talked about that a lot. And so if you don't see anything coming yet, don't worry about that. Just be in your highest vibration and in trust. And speaking about trust, this is the topic that I'd like to talk to you about, which is worry, okay, versus trust. Before I move into that, I do want to add another thing is that at the moment there may be energies, I would call them trickster energies, all right? Just before we move in to let's say fully embodying this higher dimension and celebrating blessings, there are lower vibrations, let's call them, that are striking with their, or attempting to strike with their last hurrah, all right, of salvation for them. So that won't work. But the only thing is, everything as everything else depends on us, all right? And so you may be approached with certain temptations that look good on the surface but are not deep down. So vigilance is important, discernment is important. This is all part of the journey and of these energies that the divine is allowing for the completion of our growth stage, let's call it, at this time, to decipher what is truth and what isn't truth, and to see for ourselves as well. It's a really good thing. Don't disregard the importance on a personal level to see with ourselves as well. Check in on our faith and in our possibility to discern based on all that we've learned until now, and based on our ability to align and receive higher guidance, and that should help us to, if we align, to decipher, okay, what is right and what is wrong, and what is for us and what isn't, and what has good intentions and what has bad intentions, all right? So do pay attention to that. Now, moving on to this topic that I'd like to touch upon today, because I think it is also part of this stage, the energies, the collective, as a collective and on a personal level, all right? We may be worrying, all right? Whether we're worrying as a collective for a certain situation like Ukraine and what have you, globally, or on a personal level, worrying either for our own future, like what next, or for some kind of situation in our lives, or worrying for a loved one, for example, for their health or well-being, and the list goes on. All right, these are examples. And so I would like to remind you that at any given moment and within any situations, just like the video that I have showed you the importance of inner peace, and I have shared with you an exercise, I think first of all that would be something to go back to in this case, all right? In any of these cases that I have just stated, we need to go back to inner peace. We need also to remember to trust the higher plan, divine's plan, okay? And remember that when we are in worry and in fear, we move out of our, excuse me, sorry. We move out of our alignment and with our peace of mind and with our connection to the higher source, okay? And our higher guidance. And so when we worry, we wobble, and we tend to, that can escalate very quickly into panic. And there are as well energies at the moment that, or not only at the moment, there are always energies, certain energies that like to nourish that fear, because in that way you are not aligned, and you may affect your health and your well-being, your productivity, your state of mind, and your actions, okay? And so we don't want to give in to that, not on a personal level and not on a collective level. Let me just state, I didn't know if I was going to say this, but with regards to Ukraine, it's not, I'm not a political channel, and I'm not going into that at all. All I want to say is that I sense that as an intuitive, and from the information bits here and there, I sense that this is not as horrible as the media is trying to portray, because they have their own agenda and interest in nurturing that sense of fear and terrible news, okay? Sorry, I'm getting lost here because I am moving from the essence of this channel, but what I want to say is pay attention and try to discern. I feel that this is not a reason for a tremendous panic. I do recommend, and I ask you to join me in holding a space of an energy of light and peace to Ukraine and to the region, as of course to all of the world and any region that has any issues. But at the moment, this is what is imminent, and I trust that this is a trust and hope that this is a punctual mission. Not that I'm endorsing anything, and I don't know details, and I'm not going into it, but I feel that this is a punctual mission and not a full-on attack like it is being portrayed. All right, that's that on that. But I do send peace, and I do hold pure light and a vibration of peace to the area, and you can do that too, all right? And so as I move on to a more personal level, because I'm here to guide you guys, if we have peace as individuals, we will contribute to more peace in the world, all right? That is obvious, okay? So the thing is, we are spiritual beings in a physical costume, all right? Let's call it a persona. And especially light workers, I know that it's a very delicate dance that we have integrating heaven on earth, the light, more light onto planet Earth as we live as part of planet Earth. So there's this dance going on that sometimes we come here, we forget our knowledge, and we slowly recover it, and each at their own pace. And it's not an easy affair, it's not an easy journey, all right? But it's a beautiful one. There is a lot of beauty in it, and especially as we hold on to intentions of nourishing light, that is the beautiful part of it all, okay? And it surpasses the difficulties. And so, as a spiritual being, we know that in our essence, there is trust. We trust in the universe. We trust in the divine and in the divine plan. So every time we worry about something, whether for ourselves or for someone else or for a situation, we dismiss that trust. You understand? And that is something that I want to direct your attention to, not to dismiss that trust, and to recover it, and to dig deep inside, no matter what is going on, and breathe. Deeply a few times into your being and find that peace. Find it. Because it's there, it's yours, it's your birthright, it's part of your creation, okay? You are a seed of the divine, and you are peace. So, breathe in a few times, deeply, and exhale, and find your peace. And from that state of peace, what you can do is like the exercise I showed you on forgiveness. When you feel that you're filled up with this peace, okay? I am peace. I am in peace. I fill myself and recover my true self, which is of peace. I trust the divine's higher plan. And I know that everything will work out perfectly. I also know that at any given moment I need to maintain my peace, to maintain my state of mind, my peaceful state of mind, to keep my vibration high, to maintain my health, my well-being, my productivity, and my ability to align and to connect with my higher source, to be able to receive higher guidance. Okay, now sometimes you may be guided to be vigilant. That's not a bad thing. But there's a difference between being vigilant and losing it. Okay, losing your calm. It's actually your vigilance is more efficient if you are in balance, if you are in peace, and if you are calm. Then you can act much more efficiently even within vigilance, okay? And now, what is important also to state is when you wish for a situation, whether yours or someone else's outside of you, whether a loved one or more of a collective situation, it doesn't matter. You wish for the best within the divine's plan, because you don't know. If you wish something specific, you don't know if that is in the best interest. There are always hidden factors, all right? So sometimes we may very strongly wish something for ourselves or for someone, and we don't know that actually there is something much better that is within the divine plan for us or for someone else, okay? So within the divine plan, you can state your wishes and hold an energy of light and peace for yourself, for a situation, or for someone else, okay? Now, just like in the video of the forgiveness, from within this space of peace, you can send this peaceful energy to another or to a situation. Okay? Same thing. Breathe deeply within. And you reach this place of peace. And from this place of peace, you look at a situation or a person. And you send this peace with your hand or with both hands. And you hold light all around that person or that situation, or even yourself, a vision of yourself. You hold in light and in peace, with wishes of the best, highest outcome. Okay? So that's what I have for you today. I hope this has helped. You can look again at the two videos of inner peace and forgiveness. That may apply as well. It's a little bit like what I have shown you now. And you can try this exercise if you feel called to, or modify it to your liking. I hope you got the gist of it and it may resonate with you. The main thing is that we need, as part of the theme that I have been talking lately about, moving into higher frequencies, moving into being more in a positive mode and outlook for ourselves and into life, because whatever we do with ourselves affects, 100% affects others in one way or another. And so this too is part of the positive attitude and outlook that we need to embrace, and we need to review the ways we tend to act and react and think about things, keeping in mind that there have been influences from outside of ourselves that have influenced us very strongly in a certain direction that was not for our benefit. And it is time that this is why we need to review all these things with a new outlook and a new perspective, and see how we can actually change and modify and uplift ourselves and others by applying different techniques, okay, of ways of dealing with things. So I hope this resonates. I hope this has helped someone today. I am sending you much love. Bye.